everyone, I welcome you all to my channel. Today I'll be cutting a cow top. You can call it a bubu top, you can call it a cow top. And I'll be working with the measurements required include the shoulder measurements, the length of the top, then the hip measurement and the sleeve length. So the line I have here will serve as my guideline as well as my shoulder measurement. So from this place, for the total length of this top will be 27 inches. So here's my 27 inches. Then I added 1 inch for the folding at the hem, then half inch for the joining of the shoulder at the top here. So after that, I went ahead and draw my neck line. For the particular neck I will be working with, I measure 4 inches for my neck width. You can see 4 inches for my neck width here. Then I went as far as using 10 inches for the neck depth. You can see it here. So on these 10 inches that I have here, you can see 10 inches that I have here, I then went ahead and cut me by half an inch. So on this half an inch mark, I marked the half an inch. Then I extend the line forward like this, just the half an inch. Then I place my ruler, my straight ruler, and I place it like so. From this 10 inches, from this 4 inches I use for the neck width to the 10 inches neck depth here, on that half inch point that I marked here, and I rule a slant line. Should I call it a straight or slant line? I rule the line like as if I'm making a V neckline. So after that, I went ahead and measured the I input this across back measurement. The across back measurement I'm working with is 15 inches, and half of that is 7.5. So from this 7.5, I input the sleeve length, which is, I just count like this because it's going to be a dome sleeve, so I'm not cutting it out. So I'm not cutting the armhole, I'm cutting everything together with the armhole. So from this 7.5, I count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Then I mark this at 18.5 because I'll be using 11 inches for the length of the sleeve. Then I added 1 inch for the sleeve folding, to fold the hem of the sleeve. Then after that, I take my tape measure. Then I measured 23 inches, and on this 23 inches mark here, this will serve as where my cowl will end, the cowl for the top. This is where it will, the side cowl, this is where it will end. Then I mark a straight line on the 23 inches. I hope you can see it. There's a straight line here, and on this 23 inches line that I drew here, I went ahead and input my hip measurement. The hip measurement I'm working with is 40 inches. So 40 divided by 4, that is quarter of the hip circumference, that is 10 inches. Then I added 1 inch for side seam allowance. So here I marked 11 inches. Then where my sleeve length ends here, I came down by 8 inches. Then I marked it. That I will be using 7 inches for the sleeve opening. Then by the time I join, half inch, I use half inch to join by the shoulder, then half inch on this area too. Everything will be 7 inches, and that will be 14 inches for the sleeve round. So I marked 8 inches here. So the next thing I'll be doing now is that on this 8 inches I have here for the sleeve opening, I will take my ruler and connect it to the 11 inches I marked on the hip area here, my hip measurement that I input here. So I will just connect it like so. So I will place my cuff and my straight ruler, I will place my straight ruler like this. So I'm trying to arrange it so that it can lay properly. So I will place my straight ruler, then I will rule it out. I will make a straight line, you can see it, to form. So this slant line that I'm ruling here is what will form the cowl, the side cowl. So here is it. I hope you can see it. So having done that, the next thing I will do, this 11 inches that I have here, I will just transfer it to the hem of the fabric like that. So at the hem of the fabric here, I will measure 11 inches. Then I will connect this like so. So I will connect this one on a straight line. I will use a straight line for this one. So the next thing to do now is to cut it out. Start from this the half inch that I have here. So I'll just do it gently. So here is the front block. So for the front neckline, I will measure 14 inches of this stripe. This will serve as my guideline here. So this will serve as my guideline. Then I will measure 14 inches, or let me do 15. I will do 15 inches. So I will measure 15 inches. Then I will come in by 3 inches. So by the time I fold it, it will be 1.5. So I will measure 3 inches to create the strap. 3 inches, then 3 inches here as well. I will take my ruler and connect the points together on a straight line. Then I will cut 2 of it. So here are the 2 stripes. The next thing I will do now is I will use iron and attach paper gum to it. Then I will put it on fold. After cutting out the two stripes, I went ahead and attached paper gum to it, to the wrong side of it, as you can see. Then I use the iron I folded it into 2, then I give it a good press. Then I also went ahead and attached a little paper gum to this area of the neck line as well, because a lot will be going on there. So the next thing I will do now, I will place the right side of this front block, the neckline. I will place the front block like this. Then I will place one of the stripe like this, as you can see. I will place it like this on at the neck area, at the neckline, one side of the neckline. I will place one of it like this. Then I will stitch it from top to the end here. Then at the end here, I will just measure half inch. At the end of the neck depth here, I will come down by half inch while stitching. So I will end my stitchings at half inch below the neck depth area. Then I will place the other one like this as well, just like I've done to the first one. I will place it like this, and I will stitch it down too. So I've attached it to it, and I use this damask trimmings to embellish it. You can see. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to flip it over to this side. We flip it like this. Then I will turn it to the wrong side. Before I flip it, I will turn it to the wrong side, and I will notch it at this side here. This corner here, where the stitches end here on both sides, I'm going to notch it like this. I will start from this corner like this. I will notch it gently very close to the stitch. You can see. Then the other corner like that as well. You can see. I will do it gently and I will make it very close to the stitch, but it must not overlap the stitch. You can see what I'm saying. So now I'm going to flip it over. So this the notching, the purpose of the notching is to allow it to, while flipping it over to the other side, to sit properly. So I'll first turn one, then I will make this one to overlap it like this. You can see it. Now let me do this one. Let me do it this way. Then I will make this to overlap it. You can see the excess here. Okay, so you can see it now. So beautiful. And the next thing I'm going to do now, I will flip the dress to the wrong side. Then this excess that is here, this small one that I notched out the other time earlier, I'm going to run a stitch on it with these two together. So these three, this small and this excess, I'm going to run a stitch on it. Then I will ensure that my machine does not climb the main fabric while doing that. I've run the stitch on it, you can see. So here is it now. So what I'm going to do next is to give it a good press, and before I do that, I'm going to cut out this excess that we have here. So I will trim it off. We don't need it again. You can see. Then I will take it to back to the same machine, and this, because this I won't want it to be flipping out like this. So I'm going to just run a small stitch on it from this point here to this place like this. So just very small stitch. I'm going to run it on it like that, just to stable it. And see, just to stable it. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to use this front block to cut the back block. Cut the back block. Here's my back block. Using the same measurement with the front block, the same way I cut the front block. I've also went ahead and notched the center of the back block. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to open it up. So I'm going to place the front block on it like this, and I will arrange it properly on it. You can see it. So after I've arranged the front block properly on the back block like this, I will come up to the neckline. Then I will measure half inch on the back neckline from the front neckline like this. Where the front neckline ends here, I will measure half inch like this. Then on the other side, I will measure half inch as well. Then at the center here, I will come down by 1 inch. So I will curve it from this center to this end like this. Then from this center again to the other end like this, and I'm going to cut it off. So this half inch that I measure out here, this half inch on both sides here, is what I will use to turn the facing or bias. If I'm using bias to tape it or face it, I don't know yet. Whatever I'm going to use to turn it, that half inch is what I will use to sew it in. So I'm going to go ahead now and cut it out. So I've cut it out. Here is the back neckline now. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn this back neck, whether I'm using bias or facing, I will turn it in Then the next thing, I will join the neck, the shoulder, the front and the back shoulder together on both sides. Then I will join the side as well, the side seam, using 1 inch, and fold the hem, and that will be all. So here is the final look of the dress. So I'm going to give it a good press now. You can see this, and this is the back. So this is the cowl. So by the time you wear it, this place will fall down like this in layers. So that's that about this tutorial. If you find this tutorial helpful, don't forget to share it, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel so that you can be seeing more of our video. And when you subscribe, don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you can get informed anytime we upload a new video. I remain yours, High Honest. Bye.